All right, it's time for another week of ZTGD Radio. This is episode 860, September 15th, 2025. On the show this week, we got Terrence.
What up?
We got the Wombat.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. Is full-on fat-ass video game season. So many video games.
Badass video game season.
Badass video game season. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. Nintendo had a direct.
They did.
All kind of shit
yeah.
going on.
Chat, I was part of the fanboyiest chat I've ever been in my life for that
Dude.
Nintendo Direct. Let me tell you.
That was the longest direct Nintendo has ever done that did not have a console in it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, technically it did kind of have a console in it, though.
What console did it have in it?
Kinda.
What?
Oh, yeah, it sure did.
Okay,
console
he said,
that
yeah,
you have
he
to
can
pay
say.
$100 for.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta pay
that's not a
for it.
console. It's a peripheral.
Well,
It's
a
not, it does not
peripheral
play by
that
itself.
mimics a console.
But it does play by itself.
Oh, man.
Also, nobody
I'm sure
wants
we'll
it.
talk
You know
about
what
it.
else? You know what else mimics that peripheral? A piece of cardboard.
Dude, the fact that, once again, Nintendo goes sell you a piece of cardboard for $25.
Listen, I've said it before. That Labo stuff was awesome. It was super well made. It was super neat to put it together. It was super neat the way it worked. I will die on that hill.
That's fine if you die on that hill, but come on. Nintendo... Nintendo is the only company on the planet that's going to charge you for cardboard.
Oh, listen, I've said that before. They're the only ones that could get away with the Nintendo Labo stuff. But you know what? I'm glad, because that's the thing, is lost in all the bullshit about Nintendo not really competing with Xbox and PlayStation, and not from a power standpoint, right? Is the fact that Nintendo gets to do all this interesting, weird, goofy shit.
Yeah.
That the other two don't do or get to do, because it's all power and, squeezing out teraflops and shit. There's not a chance Microsoft or Sony would be like, you know what we should do? We should make a foldable cardboard motorcycle grip that people can use to play one of our games with. So I respect it.
I mean, that's fine,
Yeah.
but at the same time, Nintendo over here like, well, if you want to play Excite Bike in the year of our Lord 2025, give me $35.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
that's crazy.
you're talking about for Nintendo Switch Online?
Well, I mean, like if they remaster, if they put out like a new version.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember when they did the 3DS version of Excite Bike? They're like, we want $25 for this.
Yes.
And I'm like, bitches, for the Excite Bike?
Yeah. That is one thing they're going to do. Is
Yeah.
charge a whole bunch of money for, and never put their shit on sale ever.
No. Charge you fucking $40 for a Wii ROM. That's what we're going to do. But we'll get into all that later. Let's talk about what we're playing. Terrence, you wanna kick us off?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll kick us off. So I've played a bunch of shit this week. I'll get some demos out of the way. They had like an indie demo drop or something on Xbox. So I tried a bunch of different stuff. First was Detective Dotson, which is a...
Dotson! We got Dotson here!
See, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
So it's a side-scroller surprise detective game.
No way.
It's set. I know, shocking. It's set over in India. I believe that's where the developers are from. Because it's very much that culture and aesthetic as far as the designs. It's got some kind of like slapstick kind of comedy, kind of over the top stuff. There's some mini games in there. It wasn't bad. It needs a little bit of polish, I think. I had heard about this game for a while now too. So I don't know, for it to be as rough as it was kind of surprising. But it could be that this is just being ported over to consoles and the PC version is better off. But I like the bones that are there. But I enjoy those kind of those detective type games. And this one is kind of neat because it's kind of got like the Minecraft-esque kind of graphics. But it was, it's kind of neat. Baki Hanma Blood Arena. If you watch anime, Baki Hanma has a game. This is just straight up Punch Out.
Oh yeah, that's out. That came out.
Oh, is it already out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
I got it in the indies and I played it and I was like, wow, this doesn't play great.
It's Punch Out. It does not. No, it does not play great. And I was gonna get there, but it's basically Punch Out. There's some stuff in there that I can't remember if you could, when you dodge left and right, could you just hold it and you stay on the left or right side when you play Punch Out? Do you remember?
I thought it was.
I don't remember, honestly. How is it possible that I don't remember?
See, that's what I was saying, because like in this, when he swings in for an uppercut, you dodge to the left, and then you would just go back to center. Well, in this, you can, if you keep the left button held, you can just stay over there and wait for the punch to come and everything. But I was like, I don't think you could. I don't know
that you do that in Punch Out. I'm not sure though. That's a good question.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sure somebody.
It's been a long time
since I played.
I don't think you could hold it. I think you just pressed it.
Out. Yeah, you just press it. I don't think you can stay over there.
Okay, I didn't think you could.
That was part of the strategy, was the timing when you press it.
Right. That's what
There's somebody out there yelling at their podcast app right now because we have no idea what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, it's Baki Hanma. It's basically Punch Out. It doesn't play great though. I don't know. I guess you played the full version, but I guess you can talk about it when you get to your stuff.
I don't need to. I literally played one fight and was like, nah.
Oh, I was like, this ain't great. Okay, that's pretty much what I did with the demo. Like I beat the guy, that was there, and I was like, huh. Like he has like a super attack, which is, you had that in Punch Out. You do those little uppercuts.
You get the star. But, you get the star. You press start.
Star. Yep. So he has a super attack and stuff, but yeah, it's literally just that anime kind of transition into a Punch Out type game. One of the demo that I played that I really there's another one that I played that I liked the most, but Neon Inferno.
Yeah, that game is cool. That game is cool.
Yeah.
I like how it turned into what was that? Is it Gunsmoke, the Capcom game, where like you move left to right and then you move the cursor on the screen. It turns into that at one point.
Yep. Yeah, I thought that was super cool. Like you shooting at the background and everything. And I liked the art style and the music.
Yeah, but why every time we get one of these fucking pixel games, you gotta turn off the I made this look like my fucking Zenith from 1994. Yep.
There was all kinds of CRT filters. You could like curve the screen to give it that effect of playing.
Like, bro, I didn't pay $1,000 to make my TV look like it's from the 90s.
Right, like, bro. I guess that there are people that have a nostalgia for that, or maybe what it is it's the people that did not grow up with it, and they're like, man, I wonder what it was like back then having this. Nigga,
it was miserable.
Like, why do you want to emulate that? Right.
I don't want to see it no more.
That's what kills me about all these fucking these games that make their stuff in like old PlayStation style and stuff. I'm like, bro, I lived through that. I don't want to go back there. I'm happy where we are now we don't went too far, but with the graphics and stuff, like I don't want to live through tank controls and stuff again to be nostalgic. That shit was frustrating. Anyways.
Yeah, when we get like remasters now, you like want it to play like a modern game, like I get the nostalgia, but like give me an option. Like let me toy with it for a minute and then I'm gonna turn it off. But like don't default to it. That drove me crazy. Like I have to go through the menus and it ain't no different than like I gotta turn off motion blur. I gotta turn off a chromatic aberration.
Yep. And there
Film
is
grain.
all of those.
Film grain. Nobody wants film grain. Literally nobody. Nobody. Not one person.
Somebody is yelling into their thing.
No,
into
that
their
person is
podcast.
lying to themselves. They do not want film grain. Please let me make my game look worse. Please.
I got you.
Nobody wants it.
Fair enough. I'm telling you, there's one guy, but no,
that guy
I like this.
That
game.
guy is not real. He's an AI generated, made up loser.
You're probably right. Pushing that narrative. But no, I didn't see a release date or anything for this, so I don't know when this is coming. But
it just got delayed.
I will probably end up getting this. Oh, did it?
It just got delayed. It's being published by the same people who are doing the Toxic Avengers game.
Oh, okay.
And I follow that dude on Twitter, and it was supposed to be out in September. I think it got pushed back to November. So.
Okay. Yeah, I keep my eye on that one because that one was fun.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that game.
The other demo I played wasn't a part of the. I feel like I could have sworn I downloaded something else. I must have deleted it. Well, I booted up the military logistics simulator demo because I was curious because everything has a simulator now, and I'm like, what the fuck? What a military logistics sim? I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was very boring. You start off, okay, they're like, soldier, we need you to sort these ordnance at this warehouse on this shelf. And so you literally have walking around pressing right bumper to pick up missiles and mines and stuff and place them on a shelf one at a time. I didn't get beyond that because I was like,
I was going to say that'd have been an instant turn delete.
Yep. And that's what happened because I was like, no, I thought I was going to be moving some missiles and stuff with the screen and maybe seeing some war shots or something. No, you literally are a warehouse worker. And I've done that already in my youth. I don't need to play that in a video game. What are we doing? The demo I played that I really liked wasn't a part of the indie stuff, but the Digimon story Time Stranger.
Oh yeah, I saw that was up there. Demo. It actually transfers save file too, right?
Yep, which is super cool. And I think I spent like 5 hours in this demo, literally at one point just farming Digimon levels. So I like this game a lot. I haven't played a Digimon game. Oh goodness, it's been quite some time.
Bro, I think the last one I played was on the PS1.
That's what I'm thinking because I don't remember playing one on any of the newer stuff, so I feel like it's probably been that long ago.
I was shocked that it's still a thing. Like I remember that being like the Go bots of Pokemon back in the day.
Yep. Because I was super into Pokemon back then, and then I think I saw the Digimon anime first before I got into the video game portion. But I'm pretty sure Digimon 2 were those like the Tamagotchi things first too.
I have no clue.
Like you could buy them and you train your Digimon like that and then you connect them with other people's and that's how you fought. Like it wasn't like a straight up video game like Pokemon. They started, I think somebody I'm sure is probably mad because I'm misremembering.
Somebody with a poster of
Digimon. We've already made those people mad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean they've been mad since I don't know Digimon started. I mean
probably. But this was really good. I'd like how the more you and this is why I spent so long playing it. So unlike Pokemon where the creatures are out in the world and you have to hit them with the ball and all the other stuff, the Digimon stuff are digital creatures, so they're it's all data. So you basically farm the creatures, and the more you fight them, you collect the data for it, and then you can print your own. But you want to get. You can do it at 100%, but if you go and get 200%, so you get extra stuff of them, you get a chance at improving, like getting the max stats for that particular one. And then even still, they come with different traits and things that you can change by having conversations with your Digimon and actions that they do. Like I had a conversation with one, and he asked me something about being brave, and I was like, can't remember what the answer was, but I picked the response. And it gave him a bravery trait, which increased his his like mana power by X amount of percentage and stuff. So just by different interactions and stuff that your Digimon have, you can kind of tweak and change their play styles and abilities, which was super neat. The game looked great. It's a Bandai Namco game. The only real problem I had with it is you control your agent, because this is set in some sort of, I mean, it's time travel is kind of implied by the title. It's set in the future and you end up back in the past, which is where the demo cuts off. But the issue that I had is how the person, like your agent, controls is very, 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 very floaty. So when you're pushing up on the stick and they're in that run animation, it just feels like you're moving way faster than what you should be when you're pressing it. And then you turn the camera left or right and it like whips around real fast. Like,
I mean, you got to go fast.
I mean, we'll see that. I would expect that from the Sonic game. I didn't think they was doing that over here, but I guess, everybody. So, but yeah, I couldn't find a comfortable, setting in there that really toned that down. So I just kind of had to, live with it. So hopefully that's something that gets, fixed or tightened up, but I really doubt it. I mean, with them carrying over the save.
I was going to say that game is coming out.
I think it's probably done.
In like a couple weeks, I think.
It is. Yeah, it's in a couple weeks. But definitely enjoyed that. If you're a Digimon fan or even a Pokemon fan that's looking to, do something until, play one of those games until the next Pokemon game comes out, you definitely should look at this. And I mean, the demo is there. It's free. It's on everything. To download and the save, your save file will transfer over if you do end up digging it. And I recommend that you check that out anyway, because in a minute, the only fucking creature game we're going to have is Pokemon, because Nintendo is trying to patent everything. I don't know if you got that in the news, but
I don't even remember. Like, I saw somebody make a story about this, like, oh, Nintendo patents this, all these games are going to get shut down. I was like, oh, that's, you know what? At that point, that's fine. We're just done.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how, because I didn't actually read the article, because I just kind of saw the headline and I was just like, I don't understand how that would work. Like, so y'all just gonna patent the ability to, I can't remember what it was, like have a creature walk with you or to capture a creature in general. It was something that was just very generic and kind of all consuming. And it's like, well, damn. So you're just locking everybody out of this now? Like, I don't know. Nintendo got too much juice. We need to stop them. They need to be stopped.
Can't stop.
Won't stop. No, I know. I saw the direct. Let's see. That's pretty much all the demos. I picked up Karate Survivor, which I already had on PC, which was broken AF on Xbox when I got it.
It's been patched 3 times since you bought it.
Yep. And it's been out for like a month. So what the fuck? People just been over here struggling with this game. Like, dude, you and I bought it and they was like, oh shit, we got to fix this shit. Hold on.
It doesn't even have achievements.
I did not know that. It does on PC. That's
it doesn't
crazy.
have achievements on Xbox. Like, it doesn't even show up under new games.
I did notice that. And I saw mine, like the name changed. It's like now called Karate Survivor Creator Edition. And I was like, oh, wait, was there another one? Like,
dude, I don't know. I remember, because I saw
it's the edition that was blessed to you by your creator.
When I saw the Switch version was out, I was like, I searched for it on the Xbox store. I was like, oh, it is out on the Xbox store. And then, like, I was going through the new releases. I'm like, I don't see it. And then, like, I checked it out. And it's like, there's no achievement. It's like they just put the game out there and they didn't want anybody to buy it.
I feel like it's only $5.99. And I think we've talked about this in the past, because I think Ryan and I both have it on PC. It's a Vampire Survivor clone, but you're Jackie Chan. So you're in like city settings doing karate moves and throwing bottles and, stuff like that. It's fun, it's solid. It gets
a little overwhelming very fast.
It does actually. And actually, if it's funny, starting over, I didn't realize, because I've been playing on PC for so long, I didn't realize how much stuff you don't start off with. Like the ability to slide under stuff, you don't begin with that. I was like, damn, I thought you did. So yeah, it is a little overwhelming at first. You definitely are going to fail more than once before you actually get the swing of things. But I I finished up the first two levels. I'm on the rooftop now. But yeah, so it's got a bunch of patches now. It actually works. It's it's a fun game. I mean, if you like the Vampire Survivor games and you have $5.99 around, I would suggest it. I wouldn't have for these patches. Yeah, if you have just $5.99, just lay it around somewhere.
It's in the couch cushions. Grab it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and pick that up. I'm playing Firefighting Simulator Ignite, playing that for review. This is really fun. But man, that AI is dumb as hell. Like, oh God. So, I've done the police simulators and all that. So this is now the firefighting one. So you're in the firehouse. You got to get in the truck. It gives you the option, which is nice. You can either drive yourself to the thing, or it will just kind of teleport you there. So I did it once, driving it, which it's fine. The city traffic simulation is way better than the paramedic simulator game.
Is that the one where it's like the nighttime was the daytime, or was that the police one? I can't remember.
That was the police one.
Okay. There's so many of these simulation games I can't keep track of which one.
I know. There's a simulation for everything now at this point. But yeah, that was crazy. The police, where you literally have a shift at 10 p.m. when you turn behind you and the sun is high in the sky. It's like, what? The clock is 10 at night though. I don't. Anyway, that was so
be in Alaska or some shit.
See if they fixed that. I think that's what it was.
What's that other new police game that came out on Steam? Is it The Precinct? Is that what it's called?
The Precinct. The Precinct is good.
Yeah. Oh, that's like reverse.
I don't remember.
Reverse GTA, right?
I reviewed it. Yeah, it's basically reverse GTA. Yeah,
I played the demo and liked it, but I didn't. I never picked up the full version.
That game was cool. Like, I'd like to go back and play it, but I always forget it exists. That's the problem with how many video games there are. Like, I forget shit exists.
Yep. There's so much stuff. But yeah, they've actually done a bunch of free updates to that. Like, they've increased the armory. They've added a bunch of different cars and uniform types now. You can kind of change what you wear. You can go out by yourself, because before you always had your partner. So you can go out alone now, except in the helicopter. You always have somebody with you when you're in the helicopter. But yeah, they've done a lot to that game. But it's definitely pretty solid. And reverse GTA is like perfect. Like, that's
I can't get over that game just reminded me about that Konami delivery game that I'd forgot about.
Oh yeah, I reviewed that too.
I can't remember what it was called. I have it because I got it for free, but now I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, like just games come and go, and you're like,
deliver at all costs.
Yeah, like that game was cool, but I stopped playing it and forgot it existed.
Yep. Because I had to move on to this, but like, yeah, it's so much stuff. Like, they come fast and furious anymore, man. Not that game.
That game's coming out in about a month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's essentially a cruising game that they reskinned as Fast and the Furious. So I'm definitely down. It's made by what's his name? Eugene Jarvis's team. What are they called? I forget. The Amusements or whatever, the arcade game guys. They did Cruisin' Blast.
I know the games, but I don't know that studio. Yeah, Anthony Wood.
Absolutely, Anthony Wood. Yeah.
Shit. What else did I? Hang on. Sorry, my list got messed up. Okay. Yep. Talked about. Oh, Firefighter Simulator. I wasn't done. Okay. So there's a lot to it. I mean, obviously, there's a lot. To fighting fire. So you pull up in your fire engine, and you have a team of 3 people, and you can play this multiplayer. I haven't done that yet, but I'm sure it's better because the AI people are good to a point. So you can set them to work autonomously, where they will just go and do whatever they feel like needs to be done, or you can just set it so that you give them direct orders and only do what you tell them. Well, if they do, what they feel like needs to be done, they'll go and set up the lines, hook up the hydrants to the truck and, set up the water lines and stuff like that. And then they'll grab their hoses and then they'll go and spray some fire, until the fire is out. And then they'll just stay there spraying water at this wall where no fire is burning. And they just stay there until the end of time. While people are burning in rooms around them.
Do people run around on fire? Like, ah!
They do actually. Yeah, if they catch you on fire, and your AI people will just stand here, feet planted, spray water as hard as they can at this wall, helping nothing.
Okay.
So
this sounds entertaining at the least.
It is entertaining. It is entertaining. Like, I failed so many missions because I thought my AI people were nope. They just standing here spraying this water at this wall. I got you, boss. Do you? Because that's not what I told you to do.
Sure.
So I have to run around cutting vent holes in the ceiling because you got to climb the ladder and you got to cut this hole. Then I got to go down here with this axe and knock this wall down so I can save this person. Then I got to go out and get my own hose and put the fire out in this room. Then I got to use my little fire heat imaging thing to see where else there's burning over here. Let me go over here. I got to use foam for this fire.
I have a very important question about this game. Is it better?
My team
is it better than that? What was it? Quantum Error? Is that the name of the game where you play as the firefighter?
I would say yes. And I didn't even play Quantum Error.
Dude, the beginning of that game is like some sci-fi shit, and then all of a sudden the next level is a tutorial about how to be a firefighter. That's awful. Crazy. It's just awful. And then all of a sudden the next level is fucking sci-fi shit again. It's like, I have no fucking clue what's happening in this game, and it plays like ass. What is this game? And everybody's like, oh, they're making the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. I'm like, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, nah, I don't either. Yeah,
that's like one of those straight to Netflix Jurassic Park movies that nobody ever watches. We would know.
Paleolithic Park.
Yeah, Paleolithic Park or something. Yeah.
Generic name. Oh man. Yeah, nah. And it's a shame too. Man, I wanted. There it is. That would be it. We can't get sued for that. Oh God. Okay. So what's crazy though is this firefighting game. It's not bad. It's pretty fun, but your AI team is dumb as rock, so you cannot set it autonomously. It works much better if you just assign them to do stuff. But yeah, it's pretty solid actually. It's just a lot of fun, and just putting out fires. But there's also so much, like I said, so much stuff to juggle because I mean, there's the backdrafts, and like I said, there's foam for there's liquid fires versus versus. It's fun because Amanda came in here when I was playing it, and I was like walking towards the door. She's like, "Oh, be careful! You're gonna get a backdraft." She was like, "Yeah, I only know that because of that movie." I was like, "Yeah, I think everybody does. I think everybody knows that about backdraft."
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's everybody's knowledge of firefighting is the movie Backdraft.
Yeah, it's the movie Backdraft. That's it. But yeah, this was actually one of the better simulator games. So looking forward to getting some more time into that and getting that review written. I need to play. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm getting overcalled. I need to play Lego Voyagers because I have not. And I know the review is due for that. I didn't realize that it was 100% co-op. Like you have to have somebody else to play.
Can you play local or just online?
No, you can play local. It has local and online. I just didn't realize that I had I had to have somebody. So I'm going to get into that today with my co-op buddy, which is of course my wife. Especially for this type of game. Even though, there you go. Even though I really want to play because we were talking about that. It Takes Two, but like she can't do them platform bits, man.
You never played that game?
We played up to a point. Like I think we beat the toolbox boss.
Oh, that's the first
there was
boss.
Some section,
dude.
Yeah, we didn't get far. There was some section after that where it became too much. She couldn't do the platforming, like the different stuff where you have to, it was a lot. She couldn't get it. And I was like, okay, that's all right, baby. I ain't know. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have to play this like that.
Oh man, that game was so good. That game is so good.
Okay, you talking like it changed your life, and I just
it was my game of the year. The year it came out.
Oh, okay, so it did change your life. Okay,
like Split Fiction's going to be on my list this year. I don't think it's going to be my game of the year.
Oh my god, that was this year.
Yeah, that was in March. If you don't remember, yes, that was this year.
Oh yeah, it'll be on my list.
100%. Like that, dude. Every time I play through one of their games, I'm like, this is so much fucking fun. It's crazy.
Yeah, Split Fiction was really good.
It Takes Two was really good. Like some of the stuff you didn't do, like you ain't done the Street Fighter level. Oh man, that game's so good.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know it had a Street Fighter level. Yeah, I'll have to.
Dude, you fight a fucking squirrel on top of a biplane. It's like Street Fighter.
Okay, that's awesome. Actually, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one day I'll yeah. I think. Oh, well, I played some more. This is, I guess, all the old stuff that I've played. So, of course, played some Marvel Rivals. The new season started. I haven't actually got to play that a whole lot since then. I've tried the new hero out. She's awesome. Flying tank.
Flying tank.
Not she is a tank, but her character class is a tank. She's not just a, flying M1 or whatever the tanks are called.
World of Tanks. Crossover.
Yeah, it's not World of Tanks. But yeah, I played some of that. I played some Helldivers. Shout out to fan of the show, Mr. Pyrite and his crew. I shot down a bunch of bugs with them.
Dude, I've still not played. I played through the tutorial on Xbox and I was like, this looks kind of like shit. And I'm like, I just never went back and played it.
Yeah, I'm be honest.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem, and it's just like everything else. Like, I sit down and I'm like, I'm going to play this game, and then 10 minutes later I'm in a fucking Overwatch match yelling at the TV. So, it is what it is.
See, that's what happens to me, but it's usually like Marvel Rivals. And it's just that is that old comfortable shoe, that you just want to slip into and be like,
I like how your old comfortable shoe hasn't even been out a year. That makes me chuckle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess semantics. Nigga, you just always want to fight about something. Like, damn, great, your game been out for 8 years. Why my shit can't be comfortable if I only had it for 6 months? Like
9.5.
See what I said? I always want to fight about something. You could have just let the 8 year go, nigga. I don't know what the fuck it was.
I wanted to be, I want to make sure we get the things right,
They all about specifics over here, y'all. That's
I mean, I play an older game. If you'd rather me talk about, I play Rock Band like every other day. When that game came out, like 2014 or so? I don't remember.
It was a while ago. Yeah. I would play that if I had the stuff, but I don't want to invest in because I'd have to get a 360 because I don't have one.
No, it's on Xbox One, Series X.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Rock Band 4
you were playing it on 360.
No, I'm playing it on Series X.
I did not realize that. Well, I guess I just need to get peripherals then.
Just a guitar, a gitter.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't buy the drums unless you want to spend a fucking fortune or rob Ryan's house. One of those two.
Yeah, but my drums won't work
Ryan
with
got
Rock Band 4.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, lame. You need an adapter or something?
You got 360.
Even with an adapter.
They don't work with Rock. They don't even with that box that you can't buy.
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
That box sold
Rock Band 2.
Yeah, that box sold for like $150 when it came out, and then like they didn't make many, so now they're like ungodly amounts of money online.
That's how it works every time.
But there are 2 guitars out there right now that you can just buy that work with the new
one. Just come out?
Yeah, one of them just came out. Like, I don't even know if it's technically out. Like, I keep getting mixed signals like, oh, well, it came out in July, and then other signals like, oh, it's not coming out till November. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just remember seeing something recently.
I want that guitar. I do, but
it looks cool.
I have one, so I'm not going to spend $130 or something on a second one. I just don't need it.
Yeah. As long as that one works.
Yeah, it's been working fine. I just use that one. Yeah, but I play that game literally every other day. So.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you on there. I'll be seeing you, but he getting his Van Halen on.
Yeah, there's a couple Van Halen songs in there.
But that was just literally the first.
That's the first rock. That's the first rock band that came to your brain.
Yeah, yep. This is the first one, and then after it, like Metallica and Nirvana. And,
yeah, those are on there.
Yeah.
There's a couple bands that never made it into Rock Band 4, which like disappoint me because they'd be fun to play, but licensing and all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can you add your own music on here?
No.
Is this? Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
that's a legal loophole that's just like nah.
Gotcha. But yeah, Helldivers is still great. I don't know, Ryan. Have you played the tunnels yet? Have you played any of the new stuff on Oceania?
I haven't gone back to it yet. No, I'm trying to. I've got NBA that I'm playing for review, and I'm trying to get through Kingdom Come. So,
Gotcha.
I haven't had a chance to go back to Helldivers yet. I will at some point, but
I got
gotta
you.
wait till I
It'll
get through some
probably
of this
be
other
like,
stuff first.
no, I feel you. Yeah, when I came back, I was like so overwhelmed. That's just the sheer amount of stuff that was there.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
oh my
sure it'll
god.
take some getting used to get back to it.
That's the problem with
Yeah.
these like long service games. Like, dude, I think everybody on the show at one point played Destiny. But like,
Yes.
if you try to log in and play Destiny now, you're just gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Completely overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen.
I'll take that over the overwhelmed that I feel with a different game that I'll talk about in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm about to wrap up, and then you can get to like. It's funny you mentioned Destiny because I did play some Destiny this weekend because I was talking to some friends and it was like, oh, well, I was already on the fence because I saw the Star Wars stuff. I don't know if y'all saw that Renegade
I
stuff that they
saw a
have coming out
mention
for
of it,
Destiny.
but yeah, like that didn't even trigger me to want to play it because I'm like, I remember the last time I booted into Destiny and like it popped up this menu of like 6,000 currencies and I'm like, oh no.
Bro,
Yeah, that's
listen.
the problem, man. Once you get out of games like that, it's impossible to go back to them because it's just they continuously add more.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really how my story ends, honestly. It's because I installed it and I went in there and I was like, oh, my ship, and I loaded into my my hunter, and the thing popped up and it said portal and it said something else, and I opened it up and I was hit with I was like, what the fuck are we doing? How do I play the game? Like,
No, there's no
where are
playing the game.
modes?
No, you got to go through 6 hours of like cleaning up your inventory.
Bro, listen, there were so many different options, and I was like, Crucible. Oh, I know what that is. That's the multiplayer. Okay, I'm gonna pick that. And I got into the Crucible match, and I finished it, and I was like,
You know, that's what killed my Final Fantasy 14 play.
Uninstall.
Was they made a big update to that game where they like killed all your hotkeys and reset all your abilities. And I went back into the game and I was just like, huh?
Yep.
What happened to everything? Like, all of my stuff is gone. I'm like, I can't play this game anymore.
Well, see, and what's messed up about that type of stuff is some people spend hours setting up just their control scheme.
Yeah, I had.
Playing.
What was it on console? You have like where you can flip through like, was it like 8 hotkey bars?
Mm-hmm.
I had all of those set.
Oh,
and it erased all of it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's a good time to quit.
Yeah, I'd have been done too at that point. Yep, bro. Because that shit takes time.
Yeah,
setting that stuff up, like it. Oh my god. Yeah, like y'all said, when you get out of those games, getting back in is just so difficult. I think Helldivers is so much easier because we're all have like a common goal. It's always, where they give you a major order that everybody's focusing on, or if you want, you can go fuck around with fight something else or whatever.
It's just a repeating game. It's like, it's literally just like, you're going to drop in, you're going to shoot some dudes, and then you're going to pull out. That's what that game is.
Exactly. Yep. But Destiny got so many moving parts. Like, I uninstalled. So as cool as I thought that Star Wars stuff looked, because you get a lightsaber and shit, it looks super cool. But I was like, no, because I don't even know where to start. I can't remember what the last DLC was I played in Destiny. Like, I don't remember what the last story beat was. So I'm literally, and there was nothing that popped up on the screen to say, hey, welcome back. Take a look at this. We've added this since you've been gone. I love when games do that. So few of them actually do it, but it is definitely something I feel like more need
games
to
like
invest
that
in.
should also have the option for a tutorial at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because most of the time you do the tutorial, you play the game for, 40 hours, then you leave it, and then when you want to come back to it, it's like, the game thinks,
What do
well,
I
this
do?
guy's played the game for 40 hours. He doesn't need a tutorial. And it's
Yep.
like, no, actually, what you don't understand is I'm 44 years old. So I need the tutorial again, please.
He even said please.
I also might need the ability to change the difficulty because I am 44 years old and I haven't played this game in 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Right. Yeah. Yep. You're right. That is something that I think all of them need to look into. Especially since live service games are, well, I guess on Sony's side, becoming more and more prevalent. I don't know if they've died off yet or not. I don't think we've
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like every month we look at the numbers and there's like the 10. We'll call them the 10.
Yeah.
The games that everybody plays. Whether it's Fortnite or Minecraft, or Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, like everybody has their game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you go and try to do anything else? I don't get it, because you're trying to take somebody away from something that they play religiously. And, they'll get confused and they'll be like, this other game does this, I'm comfortable with this, and they just go back to it.
Yep. That's what happens too.
Yeah, I just, I look at those numbers every month and I'm just like, everybody just plays their game. And then, like, all the little cool stuff that comes out in between is like a nice little, I'm going to take a break from my one game. I just feel like that's where gaming's at right now. Like, the single player releases for the majority of players are a palate cleanse before they go back to their forever game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a weird world.
It is. That's a good way of putting that, because that's almost how I look at them.
I've said I would never be that person, and here I am, that fucking person.
Yeah, like I don't. I may have always been, because I mean I've always played multiplayer games more, I think, hardcore than I know y'all did. But yeah, I think I always looked at single player as like my palate cleanser. Like, I can take a break from getting whooped in Battlefield and play some Metal Gear Solid or something. You know what I mean? Like. Huh.
Yeah, I literally, like, the only time
that's basically the opposite of me.
Yeah, I know Ryan's different. he plays like this, these long ass single player games, and he dedicates like 6 months to a year to play one game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, it's crazy to me that, like, I basically, the only time I don't play Overwatch is when there is a big game that's out that I'm enjoying, that I'm playing. But every other day it's like, well, let's go play 4 or 5 comp matches,
I got you. Yeah. That's it for me too. So Ryan, I'm
go for it.
To you.
Go for it.
Yeah. I mean, really, just to talk about this week. So playing some more NBA 2K26 for review. Again, as I mentioned last week, the on-court gameplay I feel like is definitely improved this year, especially the shooting. And when I say improved, really what I mean, it is much easier to have green meter timing when it comes to shooting than the last, probably since 23. So yeah, it's the shooting is much improved. Some people probably think it's too improved. There's, I'm sure, a faction of folks out there who think it's too easy to make shots now. But I personally am very happy about the change. So to talk about some additional stuff on top of what I talked about last week, so I talked a little bit about the sort of the out of bounds prologue for the my career that's there this year, where they finally took my advice. They've been listening to me for years, say that it didn't make sense that your player was this, super highly hyped top high school, top college player, and then he comes into the league and he's a 60 overall. So they finally listened to my advice and still made you come in the league as a 60 overall, just made you a scrappy middle ranked high school player that basically fights his way through club play and playing in the European League to get into the draft. So at least it makes more sense now, I guess, that you're 60 overall. The story, quote unquote, in this one's just not very compelling, if I'm being honest. Your main character's kind of whiny. He's a combination of whiny and arrogant, which is a little weird. Like I said, you play. Nobody wants to draft you, and nobody's really trying to get you to go to college. So you go to play club ball, and you play club ball, and you win the club ball championship. Assuming you get 3 stars on everything is the path I'm going to go down here. Because you play games and you have to get 3 stars in those games to accomplish all the objectives. So you play club ball, you win the club ball championship, and still nobody really cares. Like, there's some colleges that want you, but nobody's clamoring to draft you. So your agent convinces you to go to Europe. So you play in Europe for a season. And really, when I say season, it's like 4 games. You play in Europe, you win the European Championship, you're the MVP of the Europe League. All along through the story, they're telling you how you're going to do all this stuff and you're going to improve your draft stock and everybody's going to want to, draft you and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter if you score, 10 points a game or 50 points a game, right? You come out of it, and on draft night, you go high in the second round. And it's like, it feels like such a waste of time, honestly. That you put in, and I get it's realistic. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of talented high school players that nobody cares about that go to Europe and end up going out in the second round. But it's not exactly what I'm looking for in my prologue to a career mode. And I'm joking, of course, about 2K listening to me when it comes to the 60 overall, but I do have to think that it's probably at least partially a response to people, because I'm not the only one that's complained about the fact that your My Career player starts rated way too low for the scenarios that they're putting you in. And it's just hilarious to me that rather than decoupling My Career from your My Player so that they can have you gain stats in your career in a way that makes sense, they're just like, fuck it, we're just going to make it so your player's not very good. And that's his story, is that he's not very good, and nobody really cares about him. So have fun with that. Outside of that, My Career is My Career. It's the same kind of stuff that you've been doing. I mean, this game, I swear to God, sports games are like, they're in an arms race to put in as much bullshit when it comes to layers for your player's performance as they possibly can. So, MLB The Show, you don't just have attributes anymore, right? You have attributes, and then you have equipment on top of your attributes that increases some of your stats. And then you have perks on top of that increase some of your stats or let you do different things or have different things happen in the game. And NBA is like, it's like, it reminds me of the Onion article, the fuck it, we're going to 5 blades article, where it's like, they just keep adding shit every year. So you've got attributes, and then you have badges, and then you have specializations, and there are different modifiers for your badges, and there are modifiers for the modifiers, and it's just
you gotta upgrade.
Shit. Yeah, you definitely have to upgrade. Yeah. So, but if you've played a 2K game before, this is what I mean. It's like the frog in the boiling water, right? If you've played NBA the last several years, it's not as confusing because you kind of see what was there before and what's being built on. God help anybody who comes into one of these games completely cold, because I have no idea how you would figure out how all this stuff works. That said, yeah, that's career mode, right? Yeah, my GM mode is back. It's not really that different than last year. You've got the only thing they added is they have these like you can pick. I can't remember what they call it. It's like a scenario where every team has its own unique scenario for the off season. And so they give you 3 goals that are based on real life, basically. Or you can just do a sandbox GM mode. That's really the only difference in my GM compared to last year. It's, still just like every GM mode, a whole lot of menus, some walking around in an office where people are just standing with smiles frozen on their faces. It's not that much different. And then my team, everybody who listens to this podcast knows how much I love card shit in my sports games.
Awesome.
So my team is me going into my team is my playing Destiny after 6 years. There is so much shit in that game. And you start playing through the tutorial, and the tutorial is so strange because when it comes to the on-court stuff and the interstitial screens are explaining basketball to you as if you've never heard of basketball, as if you just landed on this planet and didn't know what a rebound was. But then on top of that, they're like, you can add shoes, and the shoes do this, and you've got coach perks, and the coach perks do this, and if you take this card and put them together, it does this, and you've got this currency for this, and you can buy these packs, and you get these packs for free, and these packs come here, and these packs have shoes in them, and these packs have plays in them, and it's completely overwhelming.
Jesus.
To sit through all of this crazy mode explanation and then get to an interstitial screen, and it's like, a rebound is where you get the ball after it comes off the rim. It's like, yeah, I know that. You really think I jumped into this NBA card game and don't even know what basketball is?
There's a lot of people that probably play it that don't, which is crazy.
I don't understand that at all. Like, I can understand you playing. If you told me that somebody playing Magic the Gathering, there was an interstitial screen that told them what basketball was, I'd be like, yeah, that feels like a weird fit, but at least it's the right target audience. If you buy NBA 2K26 to play my team and don't know what a rebound is, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I think of it kind of like fantasy football, where a lot of people play that don't know shit about football. They just like the numbers and the stats. I don't know.
I guess, but the difference is I don't have to pay $100 to play fantasy football. I can just go on Yahoo and play fantasy football. I just don't know why you would buy a basketball game with the anticipation that you would play a card game when you know nothing about basketball. But anyway,
I don't know. People are weird.
They've got the WNBA in my team now, and it's not a separate mode. The WNBA players, you get their cards and they can be on your team right alongside the NBA players, which is nice. I was quickly going through some of that stuff, but they've got cards that go to they team up together or whatever, and so they're better if you've got both of them in your hand and all that stuff, and that goes across both the NBA and the WNBA. But I mean, if you like these card games, you'll find some probably specific modes in there that didn't exist before. But otherwise, you know what you're getting into. Like, it's functionally it's the same as it's always been. So I don't know. I feel like generally speaking, the overview of NBA 2K26 is that it's basically just like last year, except the actual basketball is better. So if you liked last year's game, you're gonna like this one because the actual basketball is better for sure. If if you don't like basketball, I guess play my team because they'll tell you all about it. And then I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which wouldn't normally be notable, but a couple things. So I'm in like the build up to the end game, and the quests near the end of this game get really, really good, just like the first game. That was the case for the first game too. There's some really, cool big set piece things that happen at the end of the first game. Same thing here. Some really clever sort of twists on the standard formula for a game like this. Anybody who's played the first game knows that Henry, the main character, is part of this sort of clandestine rebel group that's trying to get the recently deposed king back on the throne. And so you get into some real shit towards the end of this game, which is really cool. So number one, the game overall is awesome. I recommend you playing it. But they just released a new DLC, which is called Legacy of the Forge. So anybody who played the first game knows that your father in the first game was a blacksmith. And so basically the point of this DLC is that you find out that the forge that your father was the apprentice at when he lived in Kuttenberg, it was basically burned down and has been sitting abandoned for 20 years. And the widow of the blacksmith who was the master there is still living there, basically in the burned out ruins. And so you have to convince the Blacksmiths Guild to let you take over that forge. And then from there, it works very similar. If anybody's played the first game, they had a DLC in that game called From the Ashes, which basically tasked you with rebuilding this town that had been taken over by this bandit group, and that you and your compatriots sort of storm as one of the main quests. It basically tasked you with taking over that town and rebuilding it. And it was basically a huge money sink. You would have to have enough money to pay all the workers and to make sure that things got reconstructed and all that stuff. It's similar here in that it's a money sink, but it's cool because on top of, it being sort of this blacksmith forge, it basically gives Henry a base of operations. So to start, it gives you your own room, right? Where you can display shields and weapons and stuff like that you've collected along the game. No place to display armor, which is a little disappointing. But it is cool that you can display weapons and stuff like that. And then there's 3 different sort of upgrade paths. You can upgrade the actual exterior of the building. You can upgrade your room specifically, and then you can upgrade sort of the courtyard area of the blacksmithing building. And as you level up in reputation as a blacksmith, as a member of the Blacksmiths Guild, you unlock additional things that you can use to upgrade. So eventually, though, you can add a separate place for an armorsmith and a foundryman where you can buy supplies and you can buy and sell armor and stuff like that within your own little complex. You can put a stables in to take care of your horse. You can add, stuff like a wash tub and a smokehouse, a place to launder your clothes, and you can upgrade your room with all this different stuff. And some of it is just aesthetic, but some of it also has special perks, basically, that you can get temporarily by interacting with the stuff that's in your room. And you level up your reputation with the Blacksmiths Guild by doing daily quests. And I know when I say daily quests, it sounds like some mobile shit, but that's not what it is. So pretty much every day, there's going to be 4 optional blacksmith quests scattered throughout the city. And so some of it might be, hey, this person showed up at your forge. They want you to make them this specific type of sword. So you have to, if you already know the plans, that's great. You can just source the materials, build the sword, and give it to them. If you don't know how to build it yet, you got to go out and get the plans to build it, and give it to them. There's also quests where you might have to do some sort of investigation or some sort of, I'll call it wet work for the Blacksmiths Guild, where, hey, these bandits attacked a convoy that was carrying some of our supplies. You need to go kill the bandits and get the stuff back. As you do those quests every day, you level up your reputation within the Blacksmiths Guild, which gives you more stuff that you can do to your sort of base of operations. So it's in some ways, I think, a little... What's that?
The Boo. It's what we used to call the base of operations in the division.
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The Boo.
The Boo.
So I it's a really good DLC. In some ways, I think it's a little better than From the Ashes. In some ways, it's a little bit worse. But most importantly, it's all optional, right? So you don't, with From the Ashes, you were given this task to get this city rebuilt by one of the lords in the area. And if you didn't make sure that there was enough groschen in the coffers to pay all the workers and everything, he can take it away from you. So, you got to make sure that there's money in that chest every day to pay the people that are working. Now, eventually, after you upgrade enough stuff, you would be earning enough money to cover that amount, and then you eventually get profit from it. But when you start out, it's, you got to be every day trucking your ass up there to drop money off so you can keep everything running smooth. You don't have that here, which is nice. You do have the ability, there's a chest called a sales chest, where if you've got equipment or whatever that you want to sell, instead of going to a merchant and selling it to them and haggling with them and all that, you can just drop it in this chest and you'll sell a little bit of it every day. You don't get as much for selling it out of there, but it's truly passive income. You're just dropping stuff in there and you collect it from the widow when you go back to your smithy. So it's overall a really, really cool DLC. The first DLC is really good too, by the way, which is called Brushes with Death. So play that one. I definitely recommend, if you're interested in the Legacy of the Forge DLC, just buy the season pass, because the first DLC is really good too, and they've got another one coming. So it's probably worth it to just drop the money on the season pass. I'm definitely glad I have the gold edition of the game, because all of it comes with it, and it's all been worth it so far. So, yeah. So my plan is to try and finish this game up. Again, I'm getting pretty close to finishing the story. And that Legacy of the Forge stuff seems like it's pretty much endless. You could just play it forever.
Nice. That's cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's really good. And since Terrence had the question before the show, I'll answer it here. You can start it anytime after you've unlocked Kuttenberg. So once you've gone to Kuttenberg, you can play the DLC from any point. You don't have to be post game or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I would recommend not waiting until the post game, because there's a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money during the main storyline, and you'll want to end up investing that money back in the blacksmith area. And if you're waiting until post-game, it's going to be harder for you to make money. So I would recommend starting it before you get to the end game. If you're still playing it, of course.
Of course.
Of course. That's it.
All right. Well, hopefully, luckily I won't take too long because the game I've been spending most of the time playing, I can't talk about. But I will combo onto your demos, Terrence. I also checked out the new AVGN game, which is essentially just a Mega Man clone. It literally has the 8 robot select screen, and then each stage has its own theme. You go through the level, you beat the boss, get the power, all that kind of fun stuff. It's actually really good. I'm looking forward to that. I've always liked those games. The first 2 were really good. So I'm looking forward to yet another AVGN game. It's crazy how some dude that's on YouTube has some of the better like retro style video games. It's just kind of funny to me. I also put up my review this week for Bubsy. That's a weird review because like as a package, it's outstanding. It's got, most of the games that you want. It's got a ton of extras. It's got, an episode, the pilot of the animated show. It's got all the features that you want. Absolutely stellar collection. Every game on that collection sucks, though. Like, like those are bad video games. It is weird that Bubsy 3D has its own 2 versions of the game, where one of them you play the original controls, which are absolutely just terrible. And then they have the modernized controls, which plays really well, but it's still a bad video game, which is crazy. So yeah, it was a hard game to review because it's like I like bad old video games, so I was all about this. But there's no denying that pretty much every game in this collection is bad. The Super Nintendo versions are bad. The Genesis versions are bad. The Game Boy version is awful. The Jaguar is probably... I don't even want to say it's like good because it's not. It's bad too. And then of course Bubsy 3D is bad. And the 2 Bubsy games that are more recent, those are actually tolerable games. They're not in this collection obviously because this was all retro collection. So... it's weird. What else did I dig into? I started the Indiana Jones DLC, but I literally haven't played much of it at all. So I'm gonna go back and do that when I get some free time, which now is not the free time. I'm just saying.
No.
Dr. Jones may have to wait till like December before I can get back to it. Another year of Axis football. It's still bad. I got the Donkey Kong DLC, but I haven't played it yet. And I also checked out the Virtua Fighter closed beta, which I don't know why it's closed. All you had to do was have a Sega account, and then they give you a code. But I'm going to assume that they make that to where it won't boot anymore because it literally has the entire arcade mode with every character available.
Oh.
So, like, I assume they're just going to disable access to, like, getting into the game. Because otherwise, like, it's there. Like, obviously the online is there to test, but, like, the tournament mode isn't there, the customization mode isn't there. So, like, it's not the whole... But the arcade mode is literally pick any of the characters, play through the whole arcade mode. Like, I played through the entire arcade mode with 2 different characters. I'm like, oh, this is just all here. Okay. So... and then I'm playing Ghost of Yotei, which I will talk about I think in another 2 weeks. So it won't be next week; it'll be the week after that I'll talk about that one. I think that's all I played. I did pick up that Terminator Resistance Complete Edition because it was like $6 or something. I hadn't played the Series X upgraded version yet, so I might play that.
That's good.
There's another game out there that is like that, that old Mickey Mouse animation style. But this one's a horror game, and it's called Bad Cheese.
I didn't know that's what that was. I didn't know it was a horror game. I saw Bad Cheese. I just didn't look at it.
Dude, it's a straight up, like, old what was that, like 40s, 50s, or whatever Mickey Mouse animation, the black and white stuff. It is essentially that as a horror game.
Okay.
I don't think it's very good. I'm just gonna say that. No.
Well,
I mean, I played like 30 minutes of it, and I was just, eh. So
why is it called Bad Cheese? Are you a block of cheese?
You're a mouse. You're a mouse.
Oh, okay, that's why.
You know,
okay,
bad cheese, monsters turn monsters bad cheese. Yeah, whatever.
I got you.
Anyway, so let's talk about what's coming out this week. There was a shocker on here that I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize that was coming out soon. We've got Broken Lore, LOW, Lego Voyagers, which you talked about earlier, Atomfall, The Red Strain, Football Heroes League, Parasol Superstars. The Skate beta is out this week. I guess it's free to play. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. I must have missed the first two.
I must have missed it too. Wow.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Zoe Begone. Arctic Awakening, which I think I sent you a code for that. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here's the one that I was like, that's really out. Dying Light the Beast is out this week. I'm just
wow.
I've not seen anybody talk about that game, you know?
Me either.
So I'll be interested to see how it turns out. Formula Legends. Oh, by the way, we should probably mention, you're probably wondering why we didn't talk about Borderlands. Well, because we don't have Borderlands.
Yeah.
I don't know that any of us are like itching to buy it, so I don't know that we're going to talk about that game anytime soon.
Mm-mm. No. I mean, if it's
tell you specifically, I will not be talking about that game. So,
I mean, at this point, like, if codes don't end up in our laps, I probably won't buy that game till it's like $20. I'm just sorry. That's about where I'm at as far as caring goes.
Yeah, that is where I'm at too. Because especially when I did only like 3.
I think I own in some PC library or another all of the games, because I got them either through Humble Bundles or free on Epic Game Store or something, and I have not played any of them on PC, and I have not played any of them period since Borderlands 2, which I did not finish.
I was gonna say, at this point, Borderlands 2 is like everybody owns Borderlands 2. It came in the mail with samples of Tide or something.
Yes, right.
Excuse me.
That's a good Wayne's World reference, by the way.
Thank you. I use that reference regularly. Like it's just embedded in my brain.
Frampton Comes Alive. Everybody in the world owns Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh shit. What else we got coming up? Formula Legends, which looks like another one of those retro racing games. I might check that out. Frostpunk 2 coming to consoles. High-End City Story, Moon Mystery, Platypus Reclayed. I don't even know if I want to Google that.
Right.
Puzzle Quest Immortal Edition. Alphadia 3, DreamWorks Gabby's Dollhouse Ready to Party. EA Sports FC 26 Ultimate Edition, also known as FIFA. Gang Wars Cards and Bullets, Tawa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree, and Wonder Stars. PlayStation, I think, is mostly the same stuff.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Did you say Jump Space comes out this week?
No, I never said those words.
Okay, well it does. I just realized you said Toa and whatever, and that comes out on my birthday, and I was like, oh shit, my birthday is this week. But the 19th is when Jump Space is supposed to come out. Wait, they changed their name. I think it's called Jump Space now. It was Jump Ship, but yeah, it's supposed to come out on Xbox and PC, and it's only $20 too.
It's not in my list.
That's cool. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not a big thing, so that's probably.
I mean, this has fucking Platypus Reclayed. You think that?
Good point. But it is supposed to be out Friday, so.
PlayStation's getting Trails in the Sky first chapter, which I know somebody on our side is excited for.
Yes.
Which
Not me, by the way. I said that like it was me, but it's not.
No,
me.
it's not you.
Yes.
He already has it, by the way. So, this is the funniest thing. So, they sent him, they sent over the code for that game, and in addition, since they had my address, they sent me a box of chocolates that are like themed after each character.
Okay.
Dude,
Nice.
They came.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Do you know where they came from?
No.
Christopher Elbow chocolates.
Oh, good old Christopher Elbow.
If you Google that,
I went to school with Christopher Elbow.
dude, those are like television baking show level, like, chef chocolates. Like, my wife was like, dude, do you know how expensive these chocolates are? I was like, dude, I don't know nothing about some fancy ass chocolates. Like, a box of 20 of them is like $80.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to get done flexing, nigga, and tell us how they tasted.
Well,
like,
I could only eat one. I only ate one.
Chocolate.
I only ate one.
Cool. How was they? Was they good?
It was fucking delicious. Like,
all right, that's all that matters. Like, shit.
But no, I wasn't flexing. I was just like shocked that like you get to send me like gourmet chocolates for like a RPG game.
A game is crazy. I don't be flexing like that. I'm just you over here glazing about how expensive they are, bitch. I don't care about that. How much they cost?
I didn't know anything about it.
Expensive shit.
I didn't know anything about it. Like my wife had to tell me. She's like, "Dude, do you know how expensive these are?" I was like, "I have no clue. I just thought it was a box of chocolates."
I had never even heard of that brand, and I watch those baking shows and cooking because I cook. I don't bake. My wife bakes, but I cook. But I watch that type of stuff, and I've never heard of that brand, but I'm super curious.
Yeah, like I checked the website.
Were they filled?
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're like perfect. Like there were 20 different flavors.
Oh wow!
Like it was a variety box of like 20 different flavors, or so. Each one themed after a character in the game or something.
That's neat.
Yeah,
That's super neat.
The box came with like super padding, and then down on the bottom of it were all these like ice packs to keep the chocolate fresh.
I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering how, because I was like, damn, how they didn't melt? Like, okay, nice.
And like you open them up, and like they're literally perfectly symmetrical, like perfect.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, I had one of them. I was like, God damn, that's really good.
At least you got the one. I forgot you can't.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of sugar. Like I eat a little bit here and there, but I don't eat a lot of sugar. So
yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's coming out this week. It's a little early, I think.
We ain't even hit Halloween. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's back that up there. Santa, we ain't ready for you yet. We ain't even seen the Jack Skellington goth parties yet. We need to get through that first.
I think people just now putting out their giant 16-foot skeletons on their lawn, or however tall those things are.
In my neighborhood, I saw a giant spider web with like a 5-foot spider in it.
Jesus.
So, I'm kind of curious. Like, since I moved, like, is this going to be like a Christmas area or a Halloween area? I don't know yet. I don't know how the decoration situation is going to play
that's
out.
right. This your first holiday over there.
Yeah, you never know until you move into a neighborhood and you like get a couple seasons in to see how decorative people are. So I can tell you, my old ass ain't climbing up on a 2-story house to put lights on the house. That's just me. What else we got here? Nintendo Switch. Just seeing if there's anything funny on here, because.
There's at least one thing.
Dude, what the fuck? Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna try to read this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to read this. Gudetamaran running Gudetama, but Gudetama wants to be good guide.
Good to God. That's the title. Like what?
Hold on, I'll put it in the chat. You tell me how I did on the pronunciation.
Why do they just not care about... You did pretty good, I think.
Gudetama is Japanese for egg, if I remember correctly.
Ah, Okay.
So I'm assuming Gudetama Run, like egg running egg, but egg wants to be what's Gouda Gouda like?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Egg.
Well,
Eggman? Oh my god.
Gudetama would be egg, so it would be
Oh, that's right. So no.
egg running egg, but egg want to be what?
I don't know.
Okay,
That's
the name of the game.
Why is that the title of the game?
I assume you play as an egg. That'd be my guess.
I hope so.
We also have King of Ping Pong Mega Mix. That's a good one. The blogger Pumpkins and Witches.
Okay.
That wasn't as funny as it looked when I said it out loud.
It sounds like a band name. I was going to be like, oh, I love their music. Like that, yeah.
There's that platypus game again. No, that's all the funnies. No more funnies. Let's do news. It's been a busy week. Should we just start with the Nintendo Direct? We should start with the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
This is the big thing that happened this week. So the first part of this started with the Mario 40th anniversary. They talked about the movie, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and Chris Pratt is returning. As is everybody else. Keegan-Michael Key, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, like they're all returning.
I mean, did anybody think that Chris Pratt wasn't returning?
What? Every time you say Chris Pratt, I can't not hear it in the voice of like Chris Pratt. I don't know why that sticks in my brain. Now? No, it's not your voice. It's when somebody says his name. All I hear is Chris Pratt.
Okay. Well, Did anybody think Chris Pratt wasn't returning?
I don't know. I didn't know if Nintendo had that enough money. You know.
Yeah, well, they are broke, you know.
Yeah. That's why they had to raise prices on the Switch 1.
That is why.
Excuse me. They've also announced Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming to the Switch. Super Mario Galaxy was already in a collection, which is fucking...
It was, which I own.
They're $40 a piece, or what is it, $70 if you buy them as a bundle?
I think that's right. Yep.
So $40 for a Wii game. We just joked about this earlier.
Yeah, and they didn't say, right, that there were any improvements or anything like that. So, like hypothetically, the version that you would buy in this bundle is the same version of the first Galaxy game as was included in the Sunshine Mario 64 Galaxy bundle that they sold a couple years ago.
I thought they said there were some changes, but I don't remember what they were.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
I'm gonna look. I'm looking right now.
They, of course, announced some more Amiibo, which there was a shocking tweet the other day because they announced a bunch of new Amiibo. And these Amiibos are like $30 and $40 a piece. And the tweet was like, when Amiibos first launched, they were $12.99. Yeah. Excuse me. Super Mario or Mario Tennis Fever was the next game. There's a new Mario Tennis with a fever meter.
Good.
Yeah.
I like the Mario Tennis games, so I'm excited.
Yeah, they're fun.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. This seems to be a theme where they're just going to upgrade it, but then like give you a little bit of DLC. And then the upgrade for the Switch 2 won't be. That's how they make it so that it's not free.
Oh, I have your additions for Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay, go ahead.
So, additions to both games for these new versions include boosted resolution up to 4K on Switch 2, an improved UI, a new in-game music player, and the option to play using button and stick or motion controls.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So they did do something.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's worth buying the combined pack then, even though I already have Galaxy.
Yeah, I tried to play Galaxy on the Switch 1, and it just, I don't know, something about it didn't feel right. Because I don't use motion controls, so that's probably why.
Well, and I mean, the motion controls were obviously a built-in part of that game, so I'd be curious to see how how it goes without them.
Yeah. That's the hard part, but ever since Nintendo did that motion control shit, like if you make a game and you remaster it, like your system has to have those motion controls. It just, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
So the Wonder update includes new multiplayer modes. It's called Bella Bell Park. I don't know. I didn't like Wonder that much, so I don't know that I care. Super Mario Brothers also getting a Wonder Plant toy that talks.
Yeah, I'll say it again. I know some people like the Wonder Plant thing. That is not the character I would go all in if I were Nintendo. I just don't think it's that interesting of a character.
I did love in the Direct, though, they had to put down at the bottom the disclaimer that it's not an interactive toy.
Right. Yeah, it will not talk to you, just so we're clear.
But you can talk to it all you want.
You can talk to it, sure.
And then finally, for the Mario 40th, we had Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Which I feel like we get one of these or two of these every Nintendo life cycle now, of like Kirby and Yoshi.
I'm all in on. I love all those Yoshi games. I love both Yoshi's Woolly World games. I loved Kirby's Epic Yarn. This one's got like almost like some parts of it looked almost claymation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
That one's also in 2026. Then they showed Storm Lancers, which is weird. It's like an exclusive Switch retro game that was shadow dropped. It seemed like
I know it was shadow dropped.
Yeah, it literally came out that day. So like, I think the amount of time people thought about that game was about how long the trailer lasted. So
it does okay.
Then there was Dinkum, which is a survival game in the Australian wilderness.
Terrible name.
There's a demo out now. Launches November 5th. Just going through this list, I feel like I could make these names up and you'd believe me, but we had Dinkum and then we had Popucom.
Yep.
Which looks like a fake screenshot. I don't even remember this game.
Don't either, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it looks like a third-person cartoony game. Hold on, I'll put the screenshot in chat. You tell me if you remember this game, because I didn't remember this game.
That was at the Direct?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Sorry to this man.
It's a cute co-op game with teamwork. I don't remember. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate got a release date. It is not this year. It is 2026, January 22nd. That's also for the Xbox version as well. And Square did confirm that the entire trilogy was coming to Xbox and Switch, and it's like, well, no shit, right? Like, why would you just put the first one and not the other two? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Then we had Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, which was creepy.
The voices in that are nightmare quality.
Hades 2 got a release date September 25th. It is a Switch console exclusive. So yay. Apparently this was in the Direct, but did I just miss it? The Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection?
I didn't see it in the Direct. I only saw it on Twitter or whatever. Link. Not Twitter. Yeah. Somebody posted it, I think, in Discord.
Maybe.
Yep, that's where I saw it.
Yeah, that was me that posted it in Discord, but
okay.
Maybe it was in the Japanese Direct?
Oh, yeah, don't know.
I have no clue. I had
never even heard
I don't
those
remember
Mega Man games.
Either,
but, yeah, they were way late Mega Man. It's like anime at that point. Like,
oh, okay. Because I was like, what? I've never Star Force. Okay, yeah.
Then they had some more amiibos with Kirby Air Riders. Maybe we'll get another 40-minute Direct about the amiibos. We got a release date for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which is October 30th for the digital version, December 12th for the physical. That's another reason I don't want physical, man. Fuck, you gotta wait 2 months to play this game? Fuck out of here. And they do that shit on purpose too, because they know you're gonna double dip if you want that physical copy. But I don't think they mentioned a price. But I saw that it was gonna be $50. Which normally for a collection I would say no way in hell, but Digital Eclipse really does a lot to their collection, so I think it's probably worth it. It's worth it for me, obviously, but I think it's worth it. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment got a release date. It's in November 6th. Dragon Quest VII
shit on regular Switch.
Yeah, they're actually putting that on regular Switch, and Age of Calamity looks like fucking shit. Next up, we had the creepiest faces I've ever seen in my life with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Yeah, those faces were a little creepy. Not as creepy as the later game, but that dude had a charming creepiness to his face. But go ahead.
Release date's February 5th, 2026. So, Ryan, mark your calendar.
It's marked. He's marked. The circle, nigga, is highlighted. There's a star on there.
I'm not super huge on the art style. Again, I know what they're trying to do, but it does make some of the characters look pretty fucking goofy looking. It makes some of the characters, I don't know how many people understand this reference. It makes some of the characters look like the puppets from the Land of Illusion or Land of Confusion Genesis video.
Oh,
this is when I need Anthony here.
Jesus Christ.
That's what it makes some of the characters look like.
I'm sorry, that music video made me uncomfortable back in the day.
It was creepy, man. I'll post a picture in the Discord.
Oh God!
What in the world?
Why you gotta traumatize me like that?
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Tell me that they don't look like some of those characters.
I got some fucking PTSD.
What?
Yeah, Ronald Reagan was in that video.
Yeah, that's Ronald Reagan, by the way.
That's wild. I just looked over at the screen.
But you cannot tell me that those characters don't, at least in some small way, resemble this character.
Hold on. I got the full. Here we get the full. Like we're looking down at you.
Yeah, see those aren't as bad. It's the prince that it just looks.
He looks like
the terrible.
The prince from Shrek, Farquaad.
Kind of, yeah. I'm not. Again, we'll see what it looks like when I'm playing the full game. But I'm not super huge on the art style. I am excited though because, as I mentioned on the podcast 6-8 months ago, I started Dragon Quest VII and then stopped because the only way I could play it was on the 3DS. And it's just not as convenient for me to play my 3DS all the time. So I switched and was playing through Dragon Quest VIII because I have that on mobile. Dragon Quest VII's never been on mobile. So it'll be nice to have Dragon Quest VII on my Steam Deck. So yeah, I'm excited for that remake.
All right. Next up, we got a new NSO. It's a fucking Virtual Boy. And they released a peripheral for it that is $100.
100 United States dollars for a Virtual Boy peripheral.
Which that system was only what, $150 when it came out, or was it $250?
As I've said on the podcast before, I bought mine for $20.
Sure, when they were clearancing them out, but I'm talking like when it launched. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I've still got mine downstairs.
I'm sorry.
Wow, yeah. Well, he doesn't want to give it to the rats.
It was $179.
I don't want to. I care more about the rat eyes than that. Yeah.
Right. You don't want to blind them.
It was $179.99 when it came out, and I remember it dropped in price real fast to $149 because it didn't sell.
Yeah.
Man, I remember my cousin had one because I never owned one, and I went over his house because we lived down the street from each other and played that thing. And oh my god, my eyes hurt. We were playing tennis, I think.
Yeah,
Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis, yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember the first time I saw it was at like a Target kiosk, and like,
Oh wow.
I looked into the thing and I was just like, oh my god, god.
Like, bro.
But like we
for?
joked about earlier, you can also buy a cardboard peripheral for $25 to stick your face
Also
in.
buy a cardboard.
Which is
Just use an Amazon box and stick your face in it. It's fine.
right. Like I don't know. Who is this for? Who was like, man, I really want to
Nobody.
replay.
Like, there's no nostalgia for that system. Like, absolutely zero. And if you say there is, you're lying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I enjoyed the game that I had on Virtual Boy at the time.
What was there? 19 games
What
released
was it?
for that thing?
What did you have?
I had Wario, which was good. I had Mario.
My cousin
Tennis.
had Wario.
It came with Mario Tennis, I think.
Okay.
And I had a game called Red Alert, which was like a jet spaceship flying game.
There were 22 games released for the system total.
Yeah, and I enjoyed them. You know what's funny is I played my virtual, and I look back on this now, and I think I just the things you can do when you're young. I played my virtual in the car.
Ooh.
On the way back from a trip to Canada, not too long after I got it, and I just think like I can't imagine playing Virtual Boy on the actual Virtual Boy now today, let alone playing it in a moving vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when I was a teenager, I could do stuff like that.
Yeah, I played with. We had a field trip one time, and a kid brought his Virtual Boy on the field trip, and we were playing it on the bus. I don't remember where we were going, but yeah, and that is an experience playing that in a moving, because like it had like the feet thing, so you had to like use like the book bag to position it so you could like play. Yeah. It was the most. Like,
I want you to know there were 22 games released for the Virtual Boy. The Game.com had 21 games, and the 32X had 40.
Game.com. Jeez, oh Pete.
Yeah. So Virtual Boy only had one more game than the Game.com and less than the 32X.
Wow.
Yeah. And 32X was an add-on. So. Then they showed Metroid Prime 4, gave a release date, December 4th. Samus has a motorcycle now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Getting out here. Motoring. I mean, it looks cool. Yeah, I think that's neat that it's open world. I wish, like I said, I could fly a ship, but that's because I'm more a space dude. But yeah, I'd love to fly around in a ship and land on planets and They should really make a Metroid game and have Samus actually do her damn job. Like
a bounty hunter?
Make her a bounty hunter. Yes, make it a bounty hunting game. Like instead of saving whatever, everything. Like do that. That would be so dope. I would play that.
They're also releasing amiibos for Metroid as well. As mentioned earlier, Donkey Kong Bonanza got some DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. It was shadow dropped. It's like $20. It's a roguelike mode, because of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then they creeped out the entire world by turning Ditto into a human being in a game called Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, where this.
I wasn't creeped out. Well, a little bit, but he had a charmingly creepy face, though. Like,
no.
Yeah.
No.
I want to play that game.
Of course.
Awful name. Awful name. But yeah.
Then we got.
I thought his face was creepy. I'm just gonna say it.
No, he is 100% creepy. Fucking ditto.
Or she, her face.
It's Ditto. Fuck.
Okay, yeah. Well, Ditto's face.
Power Wash Simulator 2. I thought we knew it was coming to Switch 2, but I guess maybe we didn't.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be we were going to get the date, but yeah, I guess this was just it's coming to Switch 2 because still said fall.
Pokemon Legends ZA showed off Mega Evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Mega.
And then also said we're getting DLC, bitches, because we ain't even out yet.
That was wild. That was wild. Like the base game ain't even out, and y'all already like, hey, DLC is $30. We already got the price.
It's Mega Dimension. Was it Raichu? I think is the character that they showed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wasn't really feeling that Raichu design, but whatever.
Bless you. Danganronpa 2x2 was announced. There's a remake of 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 7 and The Village, along with Resident Evil 9, were also announced, all coming out on the same day. Then it was Linked Banner of the Spark coming to Switch. Suika Game Planet. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, which is coming to Xbox, by the way, which is crazy.
It's awesome. Yep.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake, which is fucking awesome. That's the best one. So good. Dynasty Warriors Origins is coming to Switch. Then they announced a montage of a bunch of other games coming to Switch, including One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, Overcooked 2, Stardew Valley, Human Fall Flat, EA Sports FC 26, Disgaea 7 Complete, Little Nightmares 3, Persona 3 Reload, Lego Voyagers, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, and 2 Point Museum. And then we had the one more thing. And that was Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Which is a funny-ass name to me.
Fortune's Weave.
I didn't realize that Fire Emblem was big enough to warrant the one more thing like that. And I was like, oh.
Fire Emblem's gotten huge over the last, 5 to 6 years.
People love some Fire Emblem. I've never played any of them. So I'm sure it's good, but I've never played any of them.
I don't know. Maybe. Because it's like a strategy tactical RPG. Because you give commands up above, you move your unit, it's grid based, into position and you pick your attack or whatever. And then it zooms in. That's where the camera zooms in and actually shows you the attack play out and stuff. The music is also really good in those games. The stories, I think you would like the stories because they're very
Game of Thronesy.
Yes, yeah, they're very much like those types of stories and stuff. Very, very dramatic. Kingdom, shaking stuff. I think you would probably dig that.
All right, moving away from Nintendo, let's talk about Xbox and the Tokyo Game Show stream set for September 25th. And they made a boo boo. They said you don't want to miss this, which never sets expectations.
Oh, man. Yep. They do that every year for the Tokyo one, and it's every year it's nothing. It's just the video. Phil comes out in a pre-recorded message.
And he speaks some bad Japanese, and it's yeah. Yep.
And then and then they cut the little trailer.
I'm sorry. I can give you his line at the end where he's like, "We're excited to be working with our partners in Japan to bring their games to Xbox platforms across the globe."
That was beautiful.
That was yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Machine Game Studio head Jerk Gustafson says that Wolfenstein was always planned as a trilogy, and BJ's story is not over.
Okay. They just needed time.
The Crash Bandicoot Twitter updated its bio to say, "I don't chase trends, I crash them."
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is that the new pronunciation of woke? You said woke.
Yeah.
It's the fancy
That,
version
yeah.
of woke.
Fancy. Yeah.
You're woke.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shit. According to insider Tom Henderson, Sony is planning another detachable disk drive for the PlayStation 6 launch. Also suggests that the PS6 will have a much simpler design than the PS5. Well, if it was any more complicated, bitch, they ain't going to my entertainment center. So,
I mean, right. Lord.
what else we got? PlayStation Plus Premium extra games for September include WWE 2K25, Persona 5 Tactica, Green Hell, Fate Samurai Revenant, Crow Country, The Invincible, and Conscript, where the classic game is Legacy of Kain Defiance, and that's the only classic game. It's cool,
2K25
but
not selling well? Like, that's quick that it's already in that. Didn't it just come out?
What game?
Like a couple months ago? The WWE. Was that last year?
Oh, it's this year.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, like, did it just come out like a couple months ago?
It came out, I think, in March or April,
Okay.
something like that.
So not that long, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like that's quick for them to be putting it in the...
They got down with the quickness.
Ha!
Oh, God.
Nice.
Sunsoft is teasing an announcement for September 16th.
March 7th, by the way. March 7th, 2020 date.
Okay. Yeah, that's fast. All right.
People got mad online because Hollow Knight Silksong's first patch made the early game easier. So now they can brag that they got those achievements for beating those bosses before it got easy-fied.
What are we doing?
It's getting good.
Yeah, you know what? My bad. You're right.
Did you read them comments in the tweet I sent the other day about that review that gave Silksong a 3 out of 5?
Yeah,
oh, God.
Yeah, they people do not like anyone criticizing Silksong.
No. I don't. Jesus Christ.
I haven't even seen the game yet, so I have no comment on the game. My son is currently finishing up the first one so that he can play the second one, but
I mean,
he has not played it yet.
I'm happy that people have their game, but y'all need to stop. Like, the Silk Bros and the Soul Bros, you just shut the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, chill out, man.
They seem to have this opinion that the only people who should be allowed to review a game like that are people who are going to like it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's important to have a diversity of voices when it comes to review scores. Like, it's important to have some people who are reviewing it, diehard, super into that sort of genre of game. By all accounts, the person that reviewed it had finished the first. But it's also important to have people who maybe aren't super crazy, diehard, guaranteed to love it folks, because they notice some stuff that people don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 4 surpassed 201 concurrent players on Steam, which is 300k less than Silksong. Ha!
Ooh, well.
Sorry. I just had to laugh. Panzer Dragoon 2 Zwei remake is confirmed for everything.
Zwei. Yeah. German for two.
Really?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Keep going.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You want me to keep going? Or...
No, you're good.
Okay.
I just
like, I know it.
You ever notice that people are like, I know Spanish, uno, dos, tres. Like, keep going.
Oh, yeah. I had 3 years of high school German and 2 years of college German, and I remember almost none of it.
Yeah, that's how I am with Spanish. I think I had like 3 years of Spanish. I'm like, ¿Dónde está el biblioteca? I don't know.
Yes.
No, sí.
See?
See.
See?
See. Yeah. See.
Oh shit! All right, I got some emails I'm gonna do and then some tweets. First email comes from your buddy Peter. He says, "Hey Chuckleheads, I know someone."
Peter, by the way, could probably Pete could help us probably with the Japanese pronunciation of the game that you listed out earlier.
I'm pretty sure Gutentama is correct. I'm pretty sure that part is correct, but I don't know what Guta Guta is.
All right.
Um,
Anyways, go ahead.
He says, "Hey Chuckleheads, I know someone else coined that term, but it seems to be the one that is most appropriate in my opinion."
Chucklehead is an apt description, I think.
He says, when it comes to snacking, I can't stress enough how good adding a dill pickle slice to the peanut butter and cracker combo. I still eat it off. Oh my god!
I could go for that.
Because I love peanut butter and I love pickles. That is it. So you peanut butter cracker with.
We talked about the peanut butter cracker last week, where you take 2 saltines, put peanut butter in the middle.
Hell yes.
Yes. Yeah, I do that all the time.
But he says put a dill pickle in it.
And add a dill pickle on it. I'd try that.
I'm gonna try it after the show.
No, I don't like pickles.
A listener sent in a couple years ago or a year ago. It was like pickles, mayonnaise, and something else.
Oh,
and I made a commitment to try it. I tried it at my parents' house on Christmas actually because I made my dad try it too.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, I'll say, but I could see why adding a little bit of that dill pickle flavor to a peanut butter saltine cracker combination would be pretty good. It's a lot of saltiness.
I was gonna say that's very salty. I don't even like pickles, but that's very salty.
Yeah, I forgot you don't like pickles because you're a fucking weirdo.
No, because I'm a human
Right.
being. Pickles are gross.
That's a weirdo. Yeah, we got it.
No.
So, what was the something else that you mixed in? I wanted to try this. You said pickles and mayonnaise.
It was pickles,
okay.
mayonnaise on bread or a cracker. I don't remember what it was.
Cracker.
I have to go back in the Wayback Machine.
Okay, well, if you remember, just throw it out there because I like to try. I love trying new shit, and I love pickles, man. It's good stuff.
I actually am more. I do like dill pickles. I'm more of a fan of sweet pickles, but
sweet pickles.
See, that's the ones I don't like. I'm not a fan of sweet pickles.
Sweet Pickles was a TV show, or like Sweet Pickles Bus or something.
I don't know. Tommy Pickles was from the
Tommy
Rugrats.
Pickles.
That's a different
Yeah,
one. There was Sweet Pickles.
Actually, I think that might have been a cartoon or something.
Sweet Pickles Bus, yes.
I don't know. Somebody could call us Sweet Pickles instead of Chuckleheads.
Dude, Sweet Pickles was a little box that you could get so it had activity cards and stickers in it.
Remember this?
Yes,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Although what you're talking about, sending away or whatever, reminds me of Bill Cosby's picture pages. Anybody remember Bill Cosby's picture pages?
I do.
Yeah.
There
Brian, if you see this, you'll remember it.
Yeah, you don't remember this? The Sweet Pickles Bust?
Hold on. I'm gonna look.
I don't think I had this myself.
Yeah.
Sweet Pickles Bust.
Yeah.
Pickles Bust.
Yeah. I don't know what that was, but I remember it.
It had it had cards and
Bear.
stickers and stuff in it, and you'd open it up. It was like,
all right. Yeah.
You dial 1-800-331-1000, subject to credit approval.
Of course.
Okay,
get
moving
on. Get your parents' permission.
Get your parents' permission before we're calling this 1-900 number. He says, I also recommend dill pickle slices as a pizza topping. It works nice when reheating Costco pizza. I think Casanos has it as a topping choice.
They do. Yep, they do.
You know what? I go to NYPD Pizza, and Italianette makes a pickle pizza that is fucking delicious. Both of them. Oh my god, it's so good.
Dude, you
uses
just
a ranch sauce.
You said I go to NYPD Pizza, like so many jokes flooded into my head. It was awful.
Listen, they make some delicious stuff over there. Oh yeah, pickle pizza is delicious though.
I just had Casanos
man.
yesterday. Actually, it was very tasty.
I need to get some. Haven't had any in a while. It's good stuff.
He says, "Has anyone
I
ever
love Casanos.
has anyone ever microwaved a cheese sandwich? I used to do that and roll it up in a ball to eat as a kid."
Oh, wow. Yeah, I have. Yep, I have.
I have as a kid. Yeah, I never
I have
folded up in a
also.
bowl.
I have also done the turn the toaster on the side and put a piece of bread in each side with a piece of cheese on one of them.
Yep.
I did that.
I've done
Did that
that
in
too.
college a couple times in a pinch.
There you go. I've never put a cheese sandwich in a microwave. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
My dad used to make scrambled eggs in the microwave all the time. That was his shortcut.
I know a couple people, that swear by that. Actually, like it apparently is really good to make scrambled eggs.
I could see that. Yeah. All right. He says, "I'm still having a ton of fun with Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Also, older indie Switch games I've picked up on sale: Super One More, Jump, Planet Alpha, and Ape Out. One thing I love about the Switch 2 is how quickly I can switch, between games. My typical gaming session lasts about 30 minutes. I usually get to play 2 to 3 different games in that amount of time, since the loading is quick and I don't need to switch out carts. Love you guys. Thank you for all you do." Why can't I select this other email? Oh, here we go. Okay. The second email we got comes from Hassan. He says, "Just a quick question. Ken keeps saying that Spider-Man 2 didn't make its money back, but everywhere I look, it sold good. In fact, it's the number 18 highest grossing game for PlayStation in the US. Could you provide a link to where it says Spider-Man 2 wasn't profitable?" I don't remember where I read the news story, but I know I know the game sold a lot, but that game cost a fortune, and Disney takes a big ass chunk of that money.
Yeah, I think the initial word was that it needed to sell. The initial word, I think, from the Insomniac leaks was that it needed to sell like 7.5 million or something like that, 7 point something million to break even. And it's now at 10.
Yeah, it wasn't when we talked about
now.
it.
I think it is profitable. The context of that conversation, I think, was more about the cost of that game.
Yeah.
And licensing was, I think, the biggest part of the cost of that game. Because again, based on the Insomniac leaks, I think the development cost was $90. So I think there's a lot else that goes into making a game like that with a property that big, including licensing and marketing and all that bullshit. But
oh shit, Ryan!
It's a very expensive game.
I'm watching. I got Red Zone on in the background.
Yep.
Joe Burrow just went into the locker room.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did he get?
He was limping. He was being helped by 2 people.
Oh,
great.
Oh, well, rip the season.
He also says,
"Hey, but the Lions are winning."
Yeah, I saw that. Like I said, Red Zone's on in the background. Lions winning. I don't have to stress today because my team is literally the last game, fucking 10 o'clock on a Monday night. The fuck.
And I have a feeling they're not going to win it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
AFC West games are always good. We're the only team that holds the Chiefs down.
It's true.
We're like the only team that's beat them in the regular season in that division in the last 5 years. So I have hope. But anyways, says, "P.S. Love the show." This is the comment Drew wanted us to talk about on the show because he couldn't be here because he's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I love you, Drew. Drew, you need to come back. We miss you. He says, "P.S. I love the show. It just needs more primary PS players for facts. Every host is a pro Xbox." Okay. We're going to address this in a couple ways. Ryan is absolutely not a pro Xbox player.
Well, no, I'm a pro I'm a pro everything player.
But no, I'm saying you know what I mean.
I'm not a professional.
No, you're not a professional Xbox player.
But I play. I literally. I mean, I probably buy about the same amount of things on everything. A lot of my single player games I'm buying on PlayStation.
Traitor.
But Kingdom Come, I've been playing on Xbox. So
No, I'm just joking. I
and
know Terrence and I both
I love all
prefer to
Listen,
play.
I'm the only motherfucker on this show that ever likes to talk about Horizon, and I love that series.
I mean,
right.
That game is boring as shit. What do you want me to say?
It is pretty boring, and Ryan does defend it. Like he definitely does. I think that he saying that he wants someone that's pro PlayStation. I
think the thing that threw me off was for facts. I'm like, what facts? Like,
yeah.
I don't spew any non-facts. Like,
right. Like we're not out here like the Dreamcast guy or whatever spouting. Well, I mean, we do talk about our opinions, of course, but
sure.
A lot of our stuff, like we covered news and facts. Like we're not out here. Oh yeah, PlayStation 6 is going to be better than a NVIDIA 5037. Like we're not out here hyping shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's more in the realm of realisticness and kind of maybe blue sky thinking sometimes. But I don't think I'm necessarily, and I don't think you are either. I don't think anybody on here is pro any system. I think that people have preferences. Like I prefer Xbox because I like the controller, but I play wherever the game is at. You know what I mean? Like I have no preference, for a system like favorite system like that. I'll go wherever the fun game is, but I just prefer Xbox because of the controller and that's where all my games are.
Yeah, that's
really it.
Yeah, that's my big thing is like if I have my choice, I'm going to play on the Xbox. Like, but if a game's not available there, I'll play it wherever it's at. Like I have my tiers. Like I'll play here first. Then if it's not there, I'll go here. If it's not there, I'll go. About the only one I don't do that is PC because I don't want to sit at my desk. I work at my desk 9 hours a day. I don't want to go back and sit at my desk and play a PC game. That's just not me.
I make my decisions usually game to game about where I'm going to play it, and it depends on whether or not any of my friends own the game and are playing it there. Cross-play, it doesn't matter, right?
No, it don't matter.
Whether or not I like the controller for the type of game. That's one reason why I bought Kingdom Come on the Xbox, because I just felt like it would control. I felt like it would be more comfortable for me to use the Xbox than the PlayStation controller, mostly because I played the first game on the Steam Deck, and I feel like the Xbox controller is closer to the Steam Deck controller than the PlayStation controller.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then sales, right? If something's on a huge sale, then I'm going to play it on wherever it's on sale or on Game Pass. So it just, it kind of depends. I've said it on the show before. Like we've over the years, all of us have been called fanboys of one thing or another. The only thing I am a fanboy is Nintendo.
Nintendo.
And I will freely admit that I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Qualms about admitting that. Terrence loves to call us out on it all the time.
Yeah.
Look, it was just so funny because that direct it just started. And I was late. Like I didn't get there when it first came on. And when I came in there, they was literally talking about something about the Mario stuff. And like Ken's in the thing like, oh my God, huge! Like all this big. And I'm like,
I don't know if I went that far. Like, well.
Nigga, you was talking in all caps. So if you use it all caps, in my mind, you're
I need to go back and read the tape. I got to review the tape. I don't remember that.
Got to review the tape.
Whatever. That has been you. The point is that the conversation was very spirited and super hyped. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was something super huge happening. I was like, oh, they just love Nintendo. God love them. All right. That's fine.
Yeah, I was I was primarily a PlayStation player on the first PlayStation.
Me too.
When the
100%.
PlayStation 2 came out, I was primarily a player on the PlayStation. But then when the Xbox came out, I started playing most of my games on Xbox. That was because a lot of the player games I was playing, or like with my friends, were on Xbox. And then for the 360 generation, I was primarily 360, and then switched back to PlayStation for PlayStation 4. And now I play. I'd say probably I've put more time in on PlayStation than Xbox so far this generation, but it's pretty close.
That you know what that makes sense for you though, because you are more of a single player
That's right.
gameplay, and that's where Sony. Yeah. But that's your journey kind of mimics mine because I was PlayStation 2 up until I didn't get an Xbox until the Ninja Gaiden game came out. I was at a friend's house and he was playing it. And he was like, yeah, this is, this guy. I was like, oh my God, that's incredible. And I went home and I sold my PlayStation 2 and stuff and got an Xbox and bought Ninja Gaiden. And from then on, I kind of was both. Like because I had my PlayStation, like I'll use one later for the Dragon Ball games and stuff. But I didn't like really jump over to Xbox and really kind of, I guess, not necessarily plant my flag, but like really become like the preference was when Xbox Live came out with MechAssault and stuff. That's what kind of sealed it for me because I already played multiplayer stuff on PC. Oh my God, it was so good. That was what was like, okay, yeah, this is where I'm going to be because PlayStation didn't have online at the time. I don't think. Maybe it was SOCOM. I don't remember, but I never really got into the SOCOM game.
The first one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never got into SOCOM, but yeah, once Xbox Live came out with MechAssault, like I was in because multiplayer was already my thing. So yeah, Xbox was the preference from there on out, and until 360, it just was a natural jump or whatever. But yeah,
I wanna clear the air here.
Okay.
I went back and reviewed the tapes.
Okay.
The first all caps came not from me. They came from the Wombat, and it's about Mario Tennis, and it says it's got fever rackets. God damn it!
Yeah, that was in response to Terrence.
That was in response to me. Yep.
Terrence was insufficiently excited for
I was.
Tennis, and I wanted to make it clear to him that it had fever rackets.
I want you to know the first all caps I used was during the Virtual Boy segment when I said, you need a goddamn peripheral.
Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what it was. The point is y'all was very spirited into this. It wasn't even that much because Jay was going too. And I thought Anthony, and that's actually what I even commented because I figured Anthony was going to sit this out. But then he chimed in and was super hyped. And I was like, damn, even Anthony. Okay, so everybody, Nintendo fanboys, God love them. God love them.
I had three people in that chat sat online at like 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get a Switch 2.
They did. Yeah.
True.
This is true. And you know what? It probably would have been 4 had that other one lived in America, but he wasn't paying them Canadian prices. So, yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know. I don't think Anthony's going to buy a new system anymore.
I think he is. He over all the price gouging. Yeah. She like, I'm on PC. Fuck it. I'm playing on PC. I'm not mad at him, though.
Yeah, no. Everybody's got their preference. There ain't no fanboys out here, like you said, other than the Nintendo shit. And even we are like, man, fuck you, Nintendo. Take my money, but fuck you. Like, that's just...
Yeah, like, and I think that's what distinguishes you all's fanboyism from the usual fanboys is that, yeah, you buy the stuff and stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning buying systems and shit, but you will also at the same time take them to task over shit. Like, y'all ain't over here like, well, it's great that they raised those prices on the old system because it's really going to help Nintendo to get money and make better things in the future. Y'all didn't do that shit. You was like, no, fuck that. That's stupid.
Can I tell you I love your nerdy white guy voice?
What was that voice?
I love it.
that was my nerdy white guy voice. That's the fanboy. Y'all don't do that. Now I think that's what distinguishes y'all. Like, you can, wave the flag, but at the same time, like, hold the fuck on. Wait a minute now. You know what I mean? And no, I don't think other people do that. So
no, and I do want to say, if you've listened to the show at all, like if you've heard me rip the shit out of Xbox for the last 3 years, come on, man.
I mean, right? Like I prefer Xbox, but bitch about them all the time. Like shit.
They make the dumbest fucking choices and cancel fucking studios and games. I'm like, y'all suck.
Yep.
All right, let's wrap this out with this tweets real quick. Check Blue Sky. Nope, again, no Blue Sky. Shogun wrote a couple tweets in. His first one says, what a week. This has been one of those times where we should all take a step back and ask ourselves, what are we really doing? Hope all is well. Let's play some games. That being said, Metroid looks wrong. Just something about the game looks off to me. I hope it's good, though. I get where he's coming from because that footage of her driving the motorcycle around looked kind of weird.
It yeah, I understand what he's saying because it was when I saw it, I was like, huh, that's kind of off. Like I'm kind of down. Like I can see it like as an open world thing, but like I was with him. I was like, that's
yeah. I mean, I'm there day one, Metroid Prime. But we'll see.
Yeah.
See how it turns out.
When I get one, I'll get it because I do want to play that. Metroids are good.
Oh, he says so. The ROG Ally prices have leaked. The ROG Ally Xbox Ally is $549.99. ROG Xbox Ally X is $899.99. $549 is fine for me, but I just don't want a white handheld. It seems like it will get grimy over time. I can't wait to see someone mod it to look like a Game Boy or a Game Gear.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Man, $550 for a handheld, $900 for the premium. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
How much is PS6 going to cost?
Right.
$1 million United States dollars.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even fathom it. I think what cracks me up online is people are over here like, the PS6 is going to launch for $599. I was like, so you're telling me the PS6 is less powerful than PS5 Pro?
Wow.
Because the PS5 Pro is what, is it $750 now?
I think it's $750. Yeah, I think that's what it went
no
up
idea
to.
how much it is.
So you're going to sell a next-gen
They raised
system for
it.
less than... Because let's be fair, prices on these consoles ain't coming down.
No, they're not.
Oh, no.
Never.
No.
So we're basically at a bar now. So the bar is just going to keep going up.
Yep.
I might be with Anthony in a couple years. I ain't lying.
Oh, no. 100%.
Bullshit.
Yeah. No,
No way Ken is going to be a cycle buyer. Not a chance.
I can't afford... I can only afford so much.
Yeah.
They don't
You
send
know
me
what?
these consoles
No,
for
I
free.
agree.
You know?
He probably won't be a whole concept because you can just flip stuff that you have if it came down to it. Like if
I got investments now, man. I got 2 Pros and
investments.
PS5.
Yeah.
And shit, my launch day Switch just went up in value, or my OLED Switch. Actually, I have 2. I have an OLED and a launch Switch.
Yeah. See, you liquidate some of your assets here, and you can get a PlayStation 6.
Yeah, that's where I feel. I think a lot of that shit's still in boxes though, because like, dude, I have so much shit still in boxes. I ain't even had time to unload it.
Well, that's moving.
I think my headset's finally dying, so I need to dig out my Pro wherever it's at. Fuck. Too much shit laying around. Alright, last tweet says 50 Cent is looking really good as Balrog. That is a sentence I did not think I would say in my lifetime. The cast seems wacky, but it might just work. Comedians, rappers, and wrestlers all in one movie. The Expendables. You ain't wrong there.
Yeah. Did they show 50 Cent?
There's a video of him online training. I think I saw it this morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I need to see him in costume and stuff.
Costumes.
Yeah, 50 Cent, yeah, he's built like dude, I think. I mean, all you got to do is, work out, obviously, like he's doing, get his muscle up, but I need to see him in costume because this movie, just like old boy showed him as Guile with his shadow, with his stupid hair that Guile has. Like, no, bro, I need to see it. And I don't need to see the silhouette. I need to see it because it looks wacky in the games, and now y'all gonna do this in real life. Because what is Guile's hairstyle? Like, honestly, what the fuck? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna tell the barber?
That's called the tabletop.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
A short version of it. Count me skeptical that Cody Rhodes is gonna be able to adequately pull this off, but
I have no clue.
Where I'm at. Like so many of them that are casted, I'm like,
Momoa's gonna kill it.
Can.
I'm sorry, Momoa's gonna kill it.
Who's he playing?
Blanca.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, I think he probably will. But some of them other, I'm like, yeah, you can make them look like the characters, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I'll watch it just because,
Oh, I'm gonna watch it because I'm just very curious how it's not going to be a train wreck. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised because I watched that Borderlands movie.
I still haven't watched that.
Right, that was a train wreck. Oh God, it's not good. Oh my God.
Did not watch that.
Jack
Kevin
Black
Hart didn't kill it.
Claptrap.
Come on.
Oh, bro. Oh my God. No. That movie.
Oh my God.
Was it good? It wasn't good.
I still can't get over like when I watch football, they have those commercials for the betting app, and it's him and LeBron James, and like looking at those two side by side, I'm like, how is this?
Both grown men.
Right.
Well, one of them is more grown than the other. Let's just say that.
That is true.
We come in all shapes and sizes.
Clearly we do. Some of us are a little bigger than other ones, I guess.
Oh shoot.
Anyway, that's oh man. Okay. If you want to tweet at us, it's at ZTGD Radio on Twitter and Blue Sky. If you want to send us an email, it's podcast at ztgd.com. Send your pickle recipes in for these guys so they can.
Yes, please do. Yes.
Send it to What's the Deal? DILL at ZTGD. This would be a new segment at the end of the show. What's the deal?
We should. What's the deal?
Pickle.
Talk about everything pickle.
This week, we're putting pickles on ice cream. Let's go.
Ice cream.
See, I was waiting on somebody to be like, that sounds pretty good. I was going to be like, get the fuck out.
I would try it. You know what? Amanda made me, and there is a video of this on, I think, TikTok or something that I did. Pickle cupcakes because she's a baker, so she made them from scratch. And the icing, because she made a buttercream and put some pickle juice in there and topped it with a pickle slice. It sounds, bro, it was fucking delicious.
Yeah,
it was good, man. They were really good.
I believe y'all are aliens.
I enjoy I enjoy anything sort of vaguely pickle flavored is good, I think.
Mm-hmm. Same.
It's picklelicious.
It is.
It's picklelicious.
It is.
Oh, that's the tagline for this episode. That's it. I got it. It was going to be What's the Deal? But now I think it's got to be It's picklelicious. Anyway, that's it for us this week. Unless anybody has anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.